Hello and welcome back to the second round, or it's kind of the third round of the tournament. This was already backlogged, so it was a while ago. I do not remember this game at all. I'm against SlowCobra. I start as Shadow, and I already have the first turn started. And come on, I'm talking to my new shiny mic, and I don't know what to do if it doesn't sound it's good anymore. So because yeah, I did everything I could. Okay, so we get this is why it's so this Return of the King tournament is so cool, because every time we actually saw so many different variations of what to do in the first turn, and here SlowCobra decides to take Strider and Gimli. It makes sense if you have Fear Fire foes, I guess, but um, I think it's better to just take a Hobbit if you're going this route, because you can take Strider and the Hobbit here, and then the Hobbit can end up in Tower Hills. So okay, you can't activate both the dwarves and the north, but it's okay. And if you want to bring Gimli, which I think is a very good option, I think it makes more sense to get him to Old Forest Road, because yeah, he's not in position in Erebor, but Strider or Aragorn will need to move away from Minas Tirith eventually, so this move is not very much wasted, the move from Old Forest Road to Erebor. Yeah, so I wouldn't move, I think, these companions there, but let's see what happens. Okay, and I'm getting Saruman, and he's moving the guys. Oh, and he has Book of Mizarble. Yeah. And so, first of all, this is a devastating start for the Shadow, because when you have Book of Mizarble, then Do becomes very difficult, and Gondor is very difficult when Aragorn is around. So yeah, bad times. But again, I think in this situation it's much better to bring Gimli to Old Forest Road. Be ready to actually use the Book of Mizarble next turn, and this way you don't even have. You can use it with a Master or a Palantir, and then you can move Aragorn with that as well, and you don't give the Shadow an easy Witch King. So yeah, I would definitely get him here. Just my opinion. Sure. But that's still pretty strong. Okay, so the dwarves are at war. I get the Sauron to war, and Aragorn is in play. Okay, and then I move. Oh, I move like that because I have Shadows Gather. I mean, I basically use it as a 2 move, right? Because I would I mean, yeah. But where can I move 3 units? Not a lot of places. And now I can potentially go for Dolomroth. So yeah, this is why I did it. Okay, we're off to the next turn. I get half orcs, great, and another red tile. A bit untimely, but okay. 0 eyes. And I roll 1 against this pretty terrible roll for 3 people, because he doesn't have any masters, so that's painful for him for sure. I get the Witch King. He plays Thranduils, and then I can just use the Shadows Gather, bring guys to South Estilian, and I can put pressure on Gondor and Dolomroth. I attack Osgiliath. No card. I do not want to cycle the half orcs. And I get 2 hits, which is very nice. Then he moves. And I attack Pelargir. I guess I can, like, besieging Minas Tirith is nice when he doesn't have the extra elite. But I think it's such a nice opportunity to just get it over with Dolomroth before the elves are at war and before he can muster there and before Deadman can come. So I think it's just really nice. I do not hit, which is a shame, because that means I'm gonna waste half a movement, and he hits, so that's the classic. I press, obviously, and then he has to move Aragorn away. And it's always awkward when Aragorn goes to Dolomroth because he's not in position to activate Deadman yet, so he'll need to move again. Generally, I think it's much stronger to get him to Minas Tirith if possible. I attack Lothernach, Lamedon. Without a card, I get my hit, he gets his hit. And these guys are pretty strong. Okay, he moves again, missed. And then I attack Dolomroth. He has Imrahil, which is unlikely. I mean, yeah, I drew 2 cards, and this is basically the only card that could support Gondor, but it should still be okay, but it could be a bit awkward. Now I'm moving units. I do not need to attack yet. Dolomroth, I think it's better to get units ready. I leave 1 in Morannon. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Then I get many kings and Nazgul Strike, so many kings is nice. Nazgul Strike, he still needs to be revealed. I allocate an eye, roll 2 more, and yeah, start moving, I guess, towards Minas Tirith. I can get the Easterlings to war, but then I can't play the many kings. What should I do here? Probably still do that, I think. It's slightly awkward, but no, I think it's better to actually start with the many kings, because then I don't discard a card and I can still get the south runs to Osgiliath, so that's okay. Sure, yeah. No, I don't do that. I mean, getting them to, let's see what I do, I don't remember. But it makes sense to me to actually to muster them to just once. Okay, so I get Osgiliath. Then he probably musters in Minas Tirith. I obviously can't attack yet, so I get them to war. He moves, and then I get them all the way to war. So I guess, I mean, now I'm probably discarding a card, which is sad. But I kind of get what I did here, because now I don't let Minas Tirith kind of get out of control. I can get it quite nicely. I can get Lothernach and then have a really nice army besieging Minas Tirith. So yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay. Then he moves again, and this time I hit. It's a 0 reveal. And a 1. Probably you kill Gandalf here, right? Yeah. I mean, it's never fun to kill Gandalf on a 1 when you separated 5 corruption, but you got 4 free movement, and I'm doing like things are moving fast for the shadow. You kind of need the Gandalf in play, so I think that's the right move in my opinion. So I get Losanach and I just get the guys in position, and I guess he hides. Yeah, and I attack Minas Tirith, not with Aragorn, and leave one in Osgiliath. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not important right now. It's obviously for Path of the Wozes. If he can backdoor Osgiliath, that would be catastrophic. Mordor is completely open, and if you get to Osgiliath, then I'm in big trouble because I can't really attack Osgiliath. Gondor, Rohan is very far from being at war, so that's a more of a like a prophylactic kind of move. But yeah, I think it's still okay to leave one back. Okay, and we're off to turn 4. Bam. I draw Horde from the East and Balrog. So good cards. And what do I discard now? I hate it, but I think it's time to discard a red tile. I don't think it always bites you back because a red tile can actually mean like be the difference between a win or a loss. It's such a powerful effect. But what do I discard here, right? Because Lorien is very enticing. I have Balrog, so I don't want to, discard that. I'm not going to discard Deadly Strife. The Nazgul Strike is very strong because it can reveal the Fellowship and move the Nazguls, which I'm gonna need to do very soon. Great Host, a great card, and half orcs I need. So maybe I can discard Great Host, but discarding many kings feels very, very painful. So I think you discard here on they went. Yeah. I mean, I paid for that when I decided to get them to war. Okay, I allocate an eye. Roll one more. Now we have Gandalf. He gets Gandalf. Yeah, of course. And now I want a reroll on him, I guess. But I kind of also want to get the guys in North Dunland, right? Okay. It's okay. Probably with the Balrog I'll be fine. So he's moving, and this orc made the difference. It's a 2 reveal. He's revealed, and now I can just attack, I guess, because it still needs to hide. Can attack Dolomroth. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack with Dolomroth. Probably play Deadly Strife. It should be enough. If it's going like if things do not go well, then I can always stop and play half orcs. Probably that would be enough. It's up against Confusion. And I roll 3 hits, but get 2 back, so... and then luckily he only gets 3, but he gets 5 total, so that's pretty painful. Wait. He should get 5? Okay. Yeah, he gets 5. So I stop, obviously. I draw Day Without Dawn. Now I will reinforce it with the half orcs. And now I will attack again, right? Or not? I play Give It To Us. I'm not sure why. Because... What's the rush? Maybe I'm gonna play the Nazgul Strike. Okay. He hides. So now I want the rerolls, so I get everyone there. He plays Axe and Bow, that makes sense. And now I attack Dolam Roth, and I probably play the Many Kings. Oh, no card. I'm greedy. Yeah, I guess no card is also okay. I should be able to get this. And Many Kings is a really good card, flexible. I don't know what to do with it yet, so I kind of agree with it. He's playing Heroic Death, I miss. He gets one, I have to stop. So now that was a bit awkward. Maybe I should have played it. Now I play the attack the A, and I play no card. I guess now I kind of have to play no card, right? Because now the Great Host can actually whiff. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a bit stupid because I would have gotten a different card. And, you know, getting the one hit, then I could have pressed. Yeah, definitely a mistake here. I was just, yeah. But I attack again and get the 2 hits, so I guess that's nice. And we're off to the next turn. So now I have Nazgul Search as well, which is nice. Good timing to get these cards. I allocate an eye. Where were all the masters when Gondor was attacked? Yep, I agree. He was unlucky in that sense. Then he starts by moving. That's good for me because I want to use the Nazgul Strike or in Nazgul Search. I guess attacking Lorien is more important right now. So I attack Lorien. Okay. Then King's Brandman, and then I can play. Whoops, there was a small technical difficulty. Let's get back. So, what am I gonna do with the master? Probably play a new Power is Rising. No, getting Nazgul's. Oh, right, that makes sense. Yeah, why not? Because then I probably want to play actually Nazgul's Search because it's just better in this specific situation where is I only rolled one eye, and I still want to get the reroll on him. So yeah, why not get another Nazgul? I guess he could move now, maybe counter it. I mean, regardless, you probably, I don't know what cards he has, but probably you want to move again. He passes. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that now he got all the musters where he doesn't have much to do with it. So I play the Nazgul Search. Reveal him. He passes, I play New Power is Rising. I guess again, it feels a bit premature. I can do that after attacking, but okay. He plays Riders of Theoden, so it's gonna be tough getting Rohan. I attack Lorien. Obviously with the Balrog. I get 3 hits. And then I get no hits on the combat. He gets 2 back. Oh, he gets just 1 because it's just the elite and the reroll. I mean, I would probably not save the elite here, even though Lorien is probably dead. And then I get Orc Patrol. I play no card. I'm really holding into the Many Kings. What can I say? Why? Like, do I want to try and do the cities? But it's going to be very hard holding Dale. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a great time to play Great Host. I don't know. Maybe I just know that I'm gonna roll two sixes. That works. Okay, he gets one. Guess it's okay saving it. Is he getting into Mordor next turn? Probably not. It's going to be quite hard. And then at least I get another good card for combat. I guess. So now we still have to take Minas Tirith, and then we still need 3 points. It's not that clear where you get them. Maybe you can get them in Rivendell. Maybe you just brute force Rohan. So now I finally play the Many Kings. I mean, I love this card, especially in this type of format because then I put a lot of pressure up north. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the guys in Umbar can eventually help an attack on Rohan, but it just feels so awkward. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I start marching north, that makes sense, and just get guys towards Rohan and towards the hobbits. Then he gets more in Erebor. Okay. And then I move. I mean, this way, I'm potentially, I can potentially go for cities. But it's not going to be very easy. I do have a lot of time, though. Okay. Not sure. I mean, maybe the plan should be just, it's going to be very hard to take Rohan. So I don't know. On the one hand, on the other hand, I just have, I've been rolling pretty well, and I have a lot of reserves. It kind of depends on how it will go in Gondor. The thing is, Deadman of Dunharrow can be extremely painful. So I really have there is the Gondor force pool is just massive. So I kind of have to have around 5-6 units waiting to attack Belargir or Lamedon. It's another reason why it makes sense to and a use for the guys in Umbar. I guess now I get Corsairs, which is nice, and then Worm with Sorrow and Toil, which is not as nice. I roll 3 eyes, and he rolls lots of movement. He hides. Do I use the Day Without Dawn now? Can he enter Mordor? Yeah, I mean, potentially. It's very unlikely for him to enter Mordor this turn. But still, probably it's okay to use it. Can see not using it as well, but... I don't know. I decide not to use it. Okay, fair enough. Then he gets another unit in Woodland Realm. So at least my army here kind of scared him, I guess. and cause some trouble. I attack Minas Tirith. And I play a strategy. Probably it's just Deadly Strife, right? Against advantageous position. And I get 5 hits. So yeah, I'm rolling very, very nice hits. Nice amount of hits. And then I press, I guess. And I play no card. Yeah, okay. So Shadows on the Misty Mountains is very, very nice because it gives me the force to actually take either Grey Havens or Rivendell. So I do not want to use it. And I should be able to get 2 hits on around 20 rolls. So, and even if I miss, it's going to be easy to probably get a Minas Tirith eventually. But I just do get my two sixes, so I'm just rolling very well. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very lucky this game. He moves. I hit. It's a 3. That's nice for him. I play the Nazgul Strike. Where do I move to? Not that clear. Where do I move to? Okay, to West Istamnet. What's the plan? I don't know. Of course, the plan is taking Rivendell or Grey Havens, but I just don't want to reveal it, so I'm kind of stalling, but it's also kind of dumb as well, because I, I should have just brought everyone to South Dunland, I think. It just makes no sense. I mean, I cannot really attack Westamnet, I will die. Okay. What the hell am I doing? I do get the hit. It's another 3. And now, I mean, Helm's Deep is going to be so painful. He's getting everyone back and smartly getting guys to Attenmore's. And then I start moving towards Helm's Deep. Okay. Getting another elite in Erebor. And now I'm playing the Shadows on the Misty Mountains. I mean, that was a mistake for sure. I mean, I need a guy. And, what am I gonna do with the character? I probably go to Fold, right? But then it would make more sense to go to North Dunland and get this big stack ready. So yeah. He's moving again. I hit him. And he doesn't reveal. So obviously I block the potential Rohan recapture, but still Deadman can be quite scary. And I get Fighting of the Uruk-hai. It's great. I allocate an eye. Roll a million more. And now he rolls a lot of Palantirs, which is good for me, but I cannot reach. So that's a problem. Then I have a lot of masters. What the hell am I going? This is a pretty terrible roll. I guess I just master. I should just master North Dunland, but yeah, or Thank. But I think North Dunland is just better. But and then I just force it. Then I get Edoras. not play this stupid game, even if he has. The problem is that the pool, the elven pool, is pretty large, so he can probably. Yeah, I made a mistake here for sure, not getting the guys in South Dunland ready, because now it's very awkward. Yeah, he moves again. It's the 3. The thing is, like corruption wise, is it's going to be a problem. As I told you, now I want the other red tile for sure. Few eyes and he's dead. So now I get an elite in South Dunland. Plays Elven Cloak. I get another elite in Orthanc. I'm not sure why. I guess because now I have a full stack, but it's going to be. It's not going to be that easy. And then I play Shelobs. He plays Bilbo Song, which is great. And then I get to North Dunland. Yeah, I think I miscounted it. It's so dumb. I should have another elite there. It's very, very, very dumb misplay by me. For sure. Like, I do not know what I did there. He gets an elite in Rivendell. And then I get Ringwraiths abroad and Orcs multiplying again. I roll 2 more eyes. He gets a lot of movement, which is trouble because that means I kind of need to win this turn. I mean, maybe yes, maybe not. He's going to try to move twice, I would imagine. But facing an eye is pretty devastating. Even though there are a lot of small tiles. So, I mean, it's possible for him to win in 2 turns, but I think it's more likely that I have another turn after this one. Anyway, now I'm thinking, okay, I have enough movement to actually take the Shire and Grey Havens because I have the Ringwraiths are abroad and I have the fighting of the Uruk-hai. So that's pretty nice, and I'm feeling so dumb that I don't have another elite there. But yeah, what can I do? He's moving and it's an eye. So that's painful for him for sure. And then I take Edoras and go to... Yeah. I go to South Downs because now I still, threaten Rivendell, which is nice. So he musters another one there. And now I just go towards Greyhaven. So that's, I think, pretty cool. It would have been so much nicer if I had another elite there. But yeah, that was a pretty dumb mistake. Then he gets another guy in Ered Luin. Yeah, I'm not even sure it's the right thing, you know, because now I have to face Gimli and a pretty sizable army. I get the Ringwraiths are abroad. I attack the Shire. Just cycle a card, get my heat, he gets his. And then he just turtles in Grey Havens. I'm not sure, you know, he could have used a ring to get another leader in Ered Luin. Or even another elite. It could definitely make a difference. Oh, there are no elites anymore for the dwarves, but the elves still have one. I mean, he could get it next move, so it's no problem. I move outside the Shire. And then he uses a ring to get an elite. Yeah, it makes sense. So, I mean, I play this pretty awkwardly, I gotta say. I attack Grey Havens. We eventually manage to put the guys there. And he protects Dale. And I think this is also a mistake. Because now I can just attack Erebor, and it means that next turn he has to start by attacking back. And it means that he doesn't move, and it means that there is a chance that he's not going to be able to win in 2 turns. So yeah, he thinks I won, but I think I made quite a lot of mistakes. So I'm playing the Fighting of the Uruk-hai. Last time I did that, my army got completely smashed, and I lost the game against Gus. But here we go again. Probably I just overcomplicated it by a lot. I mean, by a lot. If I lose the siege, I mean, I can still win and get a Rohan, probably. But yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty huge army in Rohan, but then he could have ants, and I mean, it's not guaranteed winning Rohan with the army there. And if the Witch King dies, then yeah, it's going to be pretty sad. Could become a big problem. Okay, so I start with Words of Power, I think. Oh, with Orc Patrol. I guess Words of Power is, yeah, for sure. Words of Power is stronger when he has less than 5 units, because then he doesn't get the full ability of Gimli. So it makes more sense to start with the Orc Patrol. He gets Confusion, and then I get 3 sixes. Because I'm very good at this game. So I roll the 6s, you know. He gets 2 back. I draw into Palantir. Now I play Warren with Thorough and Toil, probably. Oh, he wants to change. And it's against Daylight. And I get a hit. He gets a hit. And now I play Cruel as Death versus Mighty Attack. And I just get 3 hits. So that's over. That's the game. Yeah. It's weird. I was not very much. I was only +1 on 6s and -4 on 5s. He was +3 on hits. But it did feel like I was rolling very well when it mattered. And I just, I was overthinking it. For sure. Like, for sure. Like, I mean, playing the Great Host, okay, I really wanted to have a nice army here to annoy him in the north. That's debatable. But, and I think going for Rivendell is good. But I should have just got a huge army, like 7 elites. And then what is gonna do? What is he gonna do against like this type of army? I have like 3, 7, 5 with the Fighting of the Uruk-hai. So what if he has 4 elites and a regular? It's not gonna matter. And here I gave him Gimli. I had to walk a lot more. So and I was just risking dying and potentially losing the game. So if I lose this siege, I'm not losing the game for sure, but it's certainly a possibility. He's not that far away from dunking. He can suddenly take it super slow. Yeah, and probably retake the Shire. Maybe fight in Rohan if he has dead men. I don't know. A lots of very terrible things could happen. It did not happen. I won this siege, but I think I was not even that favored there. I wonder what was the odds, but it didn't seem. It seems in my favor. Seemed in my favor, but I gotta say not by much. I just smashed it. So yeah, that was quite lucky and actually kind of poorly played by me. I think. But well, sometimes you just win when not playing perfectly. That's the life of the shadow. So yeah, that was the first game. The next game I will play the Free People, and I hope you will join me in that one. Hope you enjoy and see you later. Thanks for watching, and bye.